Yo, another video. Hey, my name is Rice. This is a channel where we talk about Bitcoin and other things surrounding the cryptocurrency space. So, all right, Elon Musky. Let's go ahead and get into it. Elon Musk just dropped a bombshell on us a couple days ago. This was Thursday around 6 o'clock. He released a tweet. It was a statement basically saying that Bitcoin was a great cost to the environment. Like I said, it came out of the blue, came out of nowhere, surprised the heck out of everybody, shocked the heck out of everybody. Because so far up until this point, we all thought that Elon was pretty much an advocate and a big supporter of Bitcoin in the crypto community. But now it's starting to look like he has his own motives and plans in mind. But we're going to talk about it. Let's unpack all that. So like I said, Thursday he released a tweet saying that Bitcoin mining came at a great cost to the environment. They announced that Tesla, that they would no longer be accepting Bitcoin on their website. So basically, it's just weird because a few months ago, Tesla put $1.5 billion on their balance sheet. $1.5 billion. And here they are. And then they announced the amount of profits they made last quarter, which was like, what, 300 million or something like that in just the span of a few months of just... So, I'm not sure why Elon did all this. We know that, of course, he's spearheading the renewable energy movement. Of course, his cars, Tesla, they are electric vehicles. And, let's talk about that for a second. So this is where it gets a little contradicting to me, right? Tesla, okay? Number one in electric vehicles, hands down right now. They're powered by lithium-ion batteries, right? A key component in lithium batteries, if you don't know, is cobalt. Okay, just walk with me. I'm gonna get there. So cobalt is mostly mined in the Congo, Africa. The people that are mining this are children. Child labor is a huge issue, and the demand for cobalt hasn't been higher. Like, it's not only used in electric vehicles, that is one of the main things, but it's also used in cell phones. But anyway, to get the whole point I'm trying to make is, it's just super contradicting for a guy, and as smart as intelligent as he is, there's no way that they didn't do all their research, look under every nook and cranny to make sure before putting $1.5 billion, before investing $1.5 billion into this asset. There's no way they did that without knowing that, okay, yeah, it does use energy. And then the amount, if you look at the amount of energy that is actually used to mine Bitcoin, it's like a fraction of the percentage of wasted energy that's used on this planet. Like, I'm gonna give you two examples. Las Vegas. Look at the amount of energy lost. Just think of the amount of energy Las Vegas not only uses in a day, a week, a weekend, a month, but the entire year is probably ridiculous. Times Square, the amount of energy that's used to power New York, and all, come on, man, all those lights and But anyway, I think this doesn't. Okay, so Bitcoin went from 54K and it dropped down to like 40K within a few hours after this news. So it definitely caused a sell-off or a crash, whatever you want to call it. But then it bounced right back up. I think right now we're sitting at somewhere like, last time I checked, we were like 50K, but I think we may have dropped down a little bit down to 48, 49. So we're hovering around the 50K range. So everybody that sold off, that Bitcoin's already been bought up. It was probably bought up as soon as it hit the market. I saw a headline today that Michael Saylor just bought another enormous amount, so he got in on the dip after the Elon debacle. But yeah, man, honestly, guys, this doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter just because you got one super rich guy saying, jumping on the fence of whether or not he wants to be fully invested in crypto. It doesn't matter at this point. Like, it's $1 trillion market. It's stabilizing every day. We had the same type of stuff happen in actually, it was worse in 2017. So, for you guys that don't know, or if you have seen my old videos, I was in the last bull run in around 2017. So this is when Bitcoin started to, moon. But we got news that China was going to ban it. You guys thought this was bad, where it dropped from 54 to 40K is nothing. I'm not even trying to lie. If you think I'm lying, go back and look at it. And I'm just going off memory. But from what I remember, because this is when everybody sold, when that China ban news came out, Bitcoin dropped like 50% overnight. Like 50% overnight. So this is nothing. For it to drop from 54 to 40K compared to, I can't remember how many thousands it was, but it dropped like 50% overnight, because everybody thought, okay, if China bans it and most of the Bitcoin's mined in China, of course the other countries are going to follow suit. But here we are today, and Bitcoin is sitting, teetering and tottering on the line of 50K. So there's at this point nothing that can stop it. It is the greatest asset. It's the greatest store of value that we have ever seen. We've never seen anything grow at the rate it is growing. And FUD, the fear, uncertainty, doubt. Okay, this is just the FUD that we're getting at 50K. You guys wait till it gets to 70, 75, 100K. There's going to be so much crazy news going around to get you to sell your coins. It's going to be ridiculous. Like, it's going to be something new every day. But Elon can't stop it at this point. And another thing, guys, don't look at so much what they say. And you know what I mean by when I say they. Those guys that are transferring their wealth into Bitcoin. He hasn't sold any of his Bitcoin. Elon hasn't sold any of his Bitcoin. Tesla hasn't sold any of their Bitcoin either. So I should tell you something. They still are holding on to this asset. And for good reason. I wouldn't be surprised, just thinking out loud, if they came out with some like announcement saying they have these factories that are powered only by renewable energy, and now where you can fully support Bitcoin. Like, I don't know, who knows, man. But for him to come out the blue and do this, it was weird. It definitely shook up the community. Elon went from being a superhero to a temporary supervillain right now. The crypto community is not happy with him right now, because we were trending up. We had been stalling sideways. We had been doing a lot of sideways action for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, and we were slowly starting to trend up. And then boom, Elon comes out at 6 o'clock with some news talking about Bitcoin isn't safe for the environment, but his electric car is using cobalt mined by children in Africa, in the Congo. But anyway, at this point, guys, just keep stacking your sats. If Bitcoin cannot be stopped, like I said, it's $1 trillion market. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's Elon Musk, Warren Buffett. Well, I was about to say Mark Cuban, but he's on our side now, which is going to happen a lot too. You're going to see a lot of those guys convert over. Peter Schiff, whoever, it doesn't matter. They can't stop this, man. There's nothing to stop Bitcoin at this point, and there's too much money invested in it. I'm talking about billions of dollars are already invested. We're still in the early adoption phase. Tongue twister. So, yeah, don't hang on Musk every word. He has his own motives. I mean, the guy's trying to leave Earth he's trying to go to Mars, so he could care less about what's going on down here with us. That's just my opinion. Not sure why he did it. Maybe he just wants to push up the price of Doge. But, I'm sure he has his own reasons for doing this. But keep stacking sats. Do not sell. Every time you sell, they buy. Like I said, when it dropped down to 40K, it bounced back in a few hours. It bounced back. I think it was like 45 and 46, 47, something like that. But, yeah, guys, you keep diamond hands. Keep stacking sats. Don't let the FUD scare you into selling your coins. You don't want to be left with a lap full of regrets at the end of the year. But anyway, like I said, be safe. I'll hit you guys up later.